What's up, everyone? Welcome to 1 hour of me destroying Grandmasters with Disruptors. In the last episode, we did Battle Cruisers, and it might have been the best episode yet. I don't think we lost a single game, and we had the coolest macro game so far. Almost 30 minutes. Ghost Battle Cruiser was an absolute banger. For today, our starting LR is going to be the equivalent of rank 100 Grandmaster. Let's begin. All right, we're playing against a Protoss, 4.9k. Zardian, actually, I thought Zardian was a Terran player. Or maybe I think that because I'm pretty sure I've seen him hang around in my stream. I could be wrong, though. Now, how am I going to be making Disruptors against Protoss, guys? It is really not going to be easy. And the main reason I think that is because every Protoss player plays Blink. And some Protoss players play Stargate as well as Blink, right? In the good old days. Well, the good old days. That's actually... I was thinking about Wings of Liberty before Disruptors even existed. They didn't back then, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Protoss player would play like Robo openings a fair few amount. If they open Robo, that means their units are just very slow. Like Disruptor Novas are going to be good. But against Blink Stalkers, I mean, they should be able... I mean, they should, right? They might make a mistake, but they should be able to dodge all Disruptor shots by blinking. If they go Stargate, Disruptors obviously don't shoot up. So that's another problem here. Now, I think what I'm going to do this game is I'm going to try to bait him into attacking my relatively early expansion. I don't think I want to expand super fast. So in some way, this is kind of a bait. I just need to figure out how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to go for a second gas. The only reason I'm going to get this gas really fast is so I can make the Robo in time, right? Exactly. My opponent's going to go for 2 gate. This makes complete sense because this map doesn't have a ramp. So 2 gate is the more popular opening on maps like this. I still think if he does like... Let's say he goes for a proxy Robo. Well, yeah, with good Warp Prism Micro, that's going to be very hard, of course. But I think I might be able to, you know, get like some really good defense going on with Disruptor shots. Now, I didn't see a second pylon yet, which is always going to be a little scary. Going to make 1 pylon over here. I think I might want to scout with this probe for a proxy. Let's see. Is there any proxy pylons to be found? Now, in PvP, first of all, people fake proxy pylons a lot. Okay, so there's 1 pylon. There was a... I'm pretty sure I saw a probe leaving his base, though, and I haven't seen it yet in my base. So that makes me a little suspicious. Let's see. He has 100 chrono boost saved, just like me. Let's see. He's probably going to use it on these, I guess. He could also not use it on those, but then... he's going to save them. Yeah, okay. Let's see. He's also not using it on the Warp Gate. Yeah, he's 100% proxying me. I don't know what he's proxying. Could be like an Oracle or a freaking Robo. I want to guess that it's a Robo. I feel like Robo makes the most sense. And I'm going to have to defend that by making a Disruptor somehow. Okay, that way that probe came from there. Okay, that's a little sus. Let's see what I can find over on the left side. I do need another pylon over here. And I still have to make a Robo Bay. Oh, I think we found something. Yeah. Oh, it's a gateway. Okay. I don't think I can do any damage against that, to be fair. I mean, he did move the probe all the way back, so that is one thing. Let's see. Can I afford an Immortal and a Robo Bay? Well, definitely I can't. I think I'm going to make the Robo Bay first, just because I'm crazy like that. Here we go. Okay, I think I'm going to be able to kill this pylon, though, which is really nice, because like I said, he did move the probe away. Okay, let's see. I might be able to get one of the Stalkers as well. Let's see. The probe is already back. He is going to kill that one, I think, with good fire. Exactly, he does. But I did manage to delay him a little bit, which is quite nice. And obviously, I already do have the battery. So I'm going to be able to get some free damage on this. Maybe even get a Stalker here. There we go. No, maybe on the corner? No, barely not going to get that. That is unfortunate. Now, I do think my defense here is going to be pretty decent. I'm going to make 1 Immortal. And then I'll make the freaking Disruptor from downtown. That's the plan, okay? Like, it's going to be hard to make it connect, to be honest. But I do have a bunch of batteries that can make that a little easier. Let's chrono boost this one. I like how I didn't even make Warp Gate, by the way. Like, I'm just literally, like, spending all of my gas and stuff on getting the Robo Bay and the Immortal out. He's probably not going to be super happy seeing an Immortal there. Let's see. That means he is leading the attack already. Get some good initial damage on. Like, I do have to... I'll probably just want to go forward with this 1 Immortal, right? And see if I can do... Like, I have batteries. The thing is, at some point, he's going to have too many Stalkers. I'm going to make another pylon here, actually. He's going to have too many Stalkers, and then he will actually be able to damage it through the freaking battery, right? Like, right now, I think he could barely kill the Immortal, but it would kind of be a tough trade. Okay, now I have a Disruptor. Let's see. Where do I hide that thing? Maybe I can do some damage. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to try to move forward. Okay, so he has a Sentry. Let's see. I'm going to try to attack, and then once he force fields me, we'll do the Disruptor from downtown. Okay, that was pretty good, to be honest. Bought me like a good amount of time. I do still have the Immortal as well. Didn't lose that Stalker. That's well done by him, I have to say. Now, I am a little crazy for making more Disruptors instead of freaking Immortal. I think I'm going to make it Immortal after this, but I just want to fish. Let's see. Can I? Okay, I'm crazy for this, but I'm going to fish a little bit. Let's see. Is there something I can find? Oh, there's no units around. Come on, I want to shoot. No, it's a little bit too close. Okay. God, I really... Oh, here we go. Oh, maybe one? No, barely not one. That's unfortunate. God, his micro is just a little bit too good so far. I mean, this is a very funny defense, I have to admit. Oh, here we go. Yes, yes, gonna happen. There we go. That's like 6 freaking Stalkers going down, guy. And we have held the Protoss cheese. That is beautiful. What? You know, this is actually so funny to me. He, in his mind, he was all-inning us 100%. But I don't have a Nexus, and he does. I think he legitimately might not have realized that I didn't have a Nexus. Now, just to be sure, so you guys know, I was 100% winning this game because I have, you know, 2 Immortals and 2 Disruptors almost, and he only has 6 Stalkers, 2 Adepts, and 1 Sentry. If he didn't take that hit to the face, he would have been in a leading position, to be fair, because I don't think I would have moved out. But once again, this was a fantastic cheese hold. Not with a Mothership this time, like the other video, but with Disruptors. Let's go for game number 2. Right, game number 2 is against another Protoss player. Now, I'm sure there are some pesky Zergs out there waiting for us to beat them in the morning. But for now, we can kind of hone our skills against Protoss a little bit. I don't mind that at all, because PvP, typically not my favorite matchup, and I can kind of turn into something really fun by playing so freaking weird, right? That's basically the thing here. Like, normally PvP, I really don't like it that much. Like, it's... I don't know. I feel like you either all in, or you try to expand and you get all in. Or you play really safe and the opponent plays really... it feels very like rock, paper, scissors, you know? Like, obviously, there's like moves you can make and stuff, but you always have to play so scared. And I don't know. I feel like for the most part in PvP, you don't really get to do out there and have fun like you're meant to do in StarCraft. Well, most people will probably tell you that's not what you're meant to do in StarCraft because this is like the most stressful game ever. But you guys know what I mean. If you can have fun in StarCraft, that's obviously a big plus. Now, I think I'm going to go for the same strategy. I kind of hope that my opponent decides to expand this time as well. Well, expand fast, because the last guy still expanded a lot faster than me. But I hope he expands fast as well, because I want to see if, like, this opening could have some potential. I think if my opponent plays the absolute standard PvP build, which is to go for a relatively fast expansion, go into Blink, go into a pretty fast third base, stuff like that. I'm pretty curious how, like, my fast expand Disruptor drop is going to match up against that, right? So, guess we'll see. Now, we are playing against a double gate to begin with. Do I need to... Well, I think last game I handled it pretty well, right? Like, I just kind of scouted to see if it was suspicious or not. Is he saving his chrono? I actually need to use my chrono boost. I shouldn't be saving mine. He is making a pylon there. He's not saving his chrono boost, so that's already a little different than the last game. Now, this looked like a very suspicious pro path, but... it just looks weird on this map. Like, I've had this a couple times where I'm like, wait, did I misclick my probe? But the probe just kind of goes via this path instead of through the middle, which is very unusual, but it's just kind of how it is. Guess I'll make a pylon so I can just kill that a little faster. He is going to see my robo. That's going to be a slight minus point here for me. But that's okay. I'm just going to start a robo right there. It could force my opponent to go for a Stargate. So I guess in this game, we're going to be learning pretty fast if that is a big mistake or not. Now, I saw something leave his base. I want to guess that it was a pro, but I'm not 100% sure. We saw something leave his base, so we need to keep that in mind. I'm going to make a second pylon over here. Okay, so there is his third pylon. I feel like we're probably safe against Proxy Oracle. I'm pretty scared to say that so confidently, but I feel like we should be safe against the Proxy Oracle. I'm going to make one battery over here because the Nexus is still not down, so why would I... you know, not be extra safe, I suppose. Then I'm gonna make a Nexus. Wait, should I make a Sentry? I mean, I still have the probe over here. To me, it clearly looks like... okay, wait. I was gonna say, he's still gonna attack me because the Nexus isn't down yet, but right in that second, he built it. So that is pretty great. And then I can send this in again. There is one Adept, but the one Adept isn't gonna do as much damage as 2. So I don't think I need to be scared of this. Oh, I'm actually very surprised that he went through with that, to be honest. Oh, good micro there. That was very nice. Didn't manage to pull that one back, unfortunately. Gonna pull this one back. There we go. Wow, we actually saved so many freaking probes there. We only lost 1 to the Adept. We could have totally lost 3, but we only lost 1. Very happy with that. Now, the Robo Bay is gonna go down, and he hasn't seen it, so that's pretty nice. I'm gonna send this one Zealot around just to see if there maybe is any proxies that I should be worried about. But this is pretty much the situation I wanted, guys. Like, I like the way this is looking. I do think I should be... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make a battery here. Like, I think if he has an Oracle... Since I'm not making like extra gates or blink, it's going to be really tough to defend here. So I think it would be smart for me to just, you know, be a little safer. Kind of like what I did with this battery. Like my economy is good. I don't have to worry too much. I'm going to send this Zealot across. That's going to be my little scouting buddy. Because I don't want to make an observer, right? Because I'm going to start making disruptors right away. So I'm going to chrono boost that one. And I'm going to get the... Oh, nice. Wow, guys. I'm actually... Dude, I know you guys are wondering why the hell does he look so happy. He just shot an Oracle once. So the thing here is, I don't normally have like the right ideas and patterns for like mirror matchups that are not TVT. I guess that's the best way to put it, right? Because normally those matchups are the most difficult to grasp, like ZVZ and PvP when you're not a Protoss player naturally, are very difficult. So the fact that I kind of read the play here, made the battery and had the Stalkers in the position, I'm very happy with that. Now the problem is he has 2 Oracles and I only have 1 gate, so I'm not going to have enough Stalkers to really do that much damage to the Oracles. In case you guys didn't know, 2 Oracles can one-shot probes even under a battery. So that is, you know, the painful thing here. But if he's not going to make Phoenixes, that means that this Disruptor drop could absolutely pop off. I hope he doesn't see it on accident with these Oracles. Okay, let's see. Well, did he see it? I think barely not, but now... No, he's still not going to see it. Okay, that's great. Okay. I'm kind of surprised he didn't go in there. Like, I know Stalkers do a lot of damage to these, but I feel like if I made 2 Oracles, I would probably go for it anyway. Okay, so what is my follow-up going to be? I think doing a lot of damage with just this one Disruptor drop. Maybe I could either go into a 3rd base or go for like a follow-up blink attack. I do really like the idea of doing a follow-up blink attack, to be honest. So maybe that's what I'm going to go for. Now, that is good spotting pylon by him. Let's see if he's going to react, because this is such a weird attack. Okay, he didn't expect this one. Yeah, that Disruptor popped off. Okay, I think that was about 8 workers killed. Very nice. Is there anything else? I bet he's going to make something from this now. He's not making it yet. I might seem a little greedy here, but I don't believe Blink is finished yet. That's the thing. I don't think Blink is already finished. Now, he is going to go for a 3rd base, so I'm going to do the exact same thing and take a 3rd base as well. And then I'll get Blink. I do have too many gases for... How do I put this? Like, for the strategy that I would ideally be playing, I suppose. Okay. Because I think it would be really nice for me to just go into like Zealot. Oh, I forgot I only had 1 gate. I tried to go up to 4, but I only had 1 instead of 2, so I needed extra 1. I would like to go into Zealot Stalker. Well, actually, that probably wouldn't be the best idea after opening with a Disruptor drop anyway, right? Nah, never mind. I think this is fine. I think I'll go for Sentry Stalker. I'll add in like a bunch of Sentries. Sentry Stalker Disruptor. I think that sounds like the play. Okay, let's see. If he's not paying... Oh, he's not paying attention. He's going to lose all the Stalkers. Oh, my goodness. Now, that is a freaking drop, guys. That is a freaking drop, all right? Oh, my goodness. That is so much damage. Now, I guess I should probably go, like... 6... Yeah, 6 gate. As long as I'm using the Robo Base, should be pretty good. Now, I'm kind of surprised that I didn't see a Void right there. I know I'm being very greedy, by the way, by being out here with this Prism, because I've done so much damage already. You could easily just blink on top of it and kill it, and then my advantage might just disappear, right? But, I mean, you guys know me. I just want to do more and more and more damage. Now, which actually... Okay, so the force field, you guys can't see this, but if you select multiple spellcasters like this, some of them has the priority, and now I know that the sentries actually have the priority over the disruptor. So I can't box and shoot novas. That's important to realize, because I totally could have messed that one up, right? So I need to hotkey the disruptor separately, probably. I can have the entire army on the same hotkey as long as I also hotkey the disruptors properly. Or what's it called? Separately. Kind of like you would hotkey tanks when you play Terran, right? And that's when most of your brains went like, wait, you're supposed to hotkey your tanks? Yeah, you are. Because you need to be able to hotkey your tanks instantly. Like, as fast as you can. It could be like a deciding moment for the fight even. And I imagine it's the same with disruptors. So I'm going to put my disruptors on 2. The thing that sucks here for me is that I'm not... I was trying to make a Phoenix there, but I guess it ended up being a Colossus. Pretty cool, I guess. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I'm not 100% used. Like, I don't have the muscle memory to use my Disruptor hotkey and shoot the Novas. Like, I'm kind of going to have to think about it consciously. I could probably kill that. I don't know why I was so slow. Okay. Let's see. Is he going to try and fight this? No, right? No. I was wondering. Like, I mean, that looked very brave to me. I didn't want to shoot too many Novas. Guess I'll shoot one more. Oh! Oh, it looked like he was, you know, a little bit too far forward there. Here we go. We'll shoot another one. Yeah, maybe I can do some force fields, actually. And then my disruptors are going to get off cooldown. I guess I'll just use the prism for reinforcements, and I don't necessarily have to save anything. There might be another stasis over here. Let's just send a couple stalkers forward, I suppose. Yeah, I'm going to do a couple force fields, so if he wants to get through, it's going to be super awkward for him, basically. That's the plan. Yeah, this actually looks super awkward. Let's see if I can get a big hit. Oh, we actually got a couple. If I was him, I would really be going for the freaking prism here, by the way, but he's not going to. Let's see. Oh! Oh, no, he blinked forward. I have too many stalkers here already, my guy. I don't have disruptor shots anymore. I guess I can shoot one at the pros for good measure, but this fight is obviously all that's going to matter. And this strategy, I mean, my execution of this big attack wasn't the cleanest, and it was just what I said before. Like, I just don't have the muscle memory yet at having, you know, my brain knowing within just an instant that my disruptors are in hotkey number 2 and knowing the hotkey to press for the disruptor shot right away. But the zoning was good. I got in here, I forced him to attack me, so the strategy of the attack was good, and that's what matters to me, because muscle memory, I mean, I can't just make it appear like that. I actually need to practice for a long time to get that. But the disruptor drop build gave us a pretty massive advantage, I think, because he went for blink. He didn't have anti-air, and I feel like after the first couple drops, let's see what the situation looks like after this drop, right? Like, he has 36 probes against 47. He has the same amount of stalkers, but 3 less disruptors in favor of having 2 oracles, but he's 20 supply down. I'm getting blink as well, which is his biggest advantage right now. And this build gave me a massive lead. Now, obviously, you're not always going to get hits like this, but I definitely see there's some potential, especially if the follow-up is a little better, because here, yeah, the 4 gas, I'm not really a huge fan of that. I think the best way to do it might be to just go for 2 disruptors, a prism, forget about the Robotech, and then just go for Zealot Stalker kind of thing, you know? But anyway, I kind of think this was a fantastic second warm-up game. Let's keep it going. Game number 3 is against another Protoss, but this time a very strong, you know, mid-high Grandmaster Protoss. So I guess it is going to be a good test here. Now, I could also, you know what? I kind of want to... This is not necessarily learning how to play disruptors, right? This is destroying Grandmaster disruptors, and I do like my variety. So I think I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to try to go for a 1-base disruptor all-in, which sounds freaking ridiculous to me. I guess, well, if we convince him, right, that I'm going for either a full gateway all-in or Immortals, and he makes his own robo in response, it could actually be a pretty good idea, you know? Which I'm saying very carefully because I don't want to, like, spread, you know, fake ideas here. But I don't know. To me, it sounds like it could work. And I think I've learned something from one of my Protoss friends. And I believe if you save up 2 chrono boosts, so if I wouldn't chrono boost now anymore until my gateways finish, I think it's supposed to look like a 4-gate. I think that's how it works. The only weird part is that I don't think anyone would 4-gate against a non-low ground wall. Okay, so I don't know. Are they really going to buy that? I'm not sure. I mean, let's see. I mean, first of all, he's not walling on the low ground already, which kind of sucks for us. But all right, it is what it is. But if I'm just going to save my chrono boost, he's surely going to think that we're doing one of the classic all-ins. Now, where can I hide a robo and a robo bay? Probably somewhere over here in downtown, right? Well, no, that's definitely not downtown. That's like the outskirts. I love saying downtown when I have like storms or disruptors or whatever. We're going to make it in the outskirts. Here we go, guys. No, actually, I can proxy the pylon right away, I think. I would get slightly supply blocked, I believe, but it's not going to be the worst thing ever. Let's see, when's that going to finish? Oh, no, it's perfect, actually. Oh, my goodness. I think it's going to finish 1 second before my cybernetics core finishes. That's very nice. Now, I want to make... Well, actually, I should make stalkers, right? I need to keep this in mind. Like, I'm trying to sell a story here. Like, I'm trying to fake him out. So I should... Like, adepts are not usually what you want in these kind of attacks. Well, I guess... No, I can make adepts, I think. If I make adepts... Okay, I'm going to YOLO and chrono boost these. I should have saved that for, like, the warp gate, technically, if I was going for, you know, the all-in I'm trying to portray. But it doesn't look like he's anywhere around. Right, so I might as well chrono boost these and get my adepts out as fast as possible. Now, I definitely think there's something suspicious going on from his side as well. And I say that because there was a probe moving to our base, and I haven't seen it at all. I mean, it's possible that he's just checking the natural, but that kind of seems like a bit of a weird thing to check when you can... Like, in PvP, you can always scout the main, because Zealots don't kill your probe, and the ranged units don't finish that fast, right? So it's pretty simple there. Okay, I'm going to make a Robo Bay here as well. There we go. Let's see what I can find. Definitely looks like we are playing in something a little suspicious. We are going to get into the base here. Let's see. Is he going to be at home? It doesn't look like it, you know? I'm just going to stand in his corner over here to get best value possible. And then I'm going to make my own battery. There we go. And this should be a pretty decent trade for me. I'm going to start making a prism as well. Man, I'm doing so much freaking damage with these two adepts. Like, this is actually crazy. Does one Stalker win this? I feel like I could potentially beat... Okay, there's the Oracle. Need to run to the battery now. I'm definitely going to finish the battery, by the way. The battery is going to be able to save me. It needs to finish just a little fast. Oh, the Stalker's going to help me out. I think... No, I'm barely not going to kill it, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm going to end up killing a couple more probes than he did. But... Well, yeah, you know what? It kind of depends on what he's going to do with his money from now on, right? Because I'm making freaking Disruptors here. And he could make like a second Oracle. He could also make a Void Ray. He doesn't realize that I'm proxying. Okay, I feel like there's at least one more Oracle on the way. So I'm just going to keep those two over here. Because my economy is already in absolute shambles. Now, do I want to show these at 1 Disruptor or at 2? I mean, this is very clearly a bait to me. I'm not going to take the bait, guys. There's absolutely no way I'm taking that bait right now. I'm going to wait till I have enough money. I could make an Adept too, actually. No, that would be a little bit of a waste of money. I'll warp in the Stalker. Like, I know his Oracle is just waiting for me to show up with anything so he can fly into my mineral line, you know? Could also be 2 Oracles, which would be even more painful, so I need to keep that in mind. I do think I want to go for a battery in the main base. Okay, so this is one of those really weird one-base PvP situations that I was, you know, kind of waiting for. Okay, there's the Oracle. Exactly. I guess I can warp 1 Stalker over there. Can he have a natural? I don't really... I mean, he could be building it, but I feel like he would have had to be really greedy. Okay, so there's my 1 Stalker on the low ground. I'm not going to make any more Disruptors now. I think this is the build I want to do. I just want to have 1 Disruptor drop, and that's it. I'm going to make a battery over here. Let's see. Is he mining? Don't see any mining. Don't see an expansion. That's pretty much what I was expecting. And now, if I'm correct, he shouldn't have Blink. Let's see. I need to hit with this as hard as possible. Kill, like, everything here. Oh, I think it's going to work perfectly, guys. Look at this. Oh, that is so many pros going down. And he has a Robo, just like I said. He's never going to be able to kill these Disruptors, I think, guys. Like, actually never. Well, obviously, he could have, like, a Stargate unit. But if I don't mess up with the micro, he can't kill it. Because the only way you can confirm a kill like that is by going Blink. He can't kill this Stalker either, by the way. This is basically just free damage for me. Because I do have the battery. I do think I'm going to kill the battery. Maybe I'll go for a Twilight now. I mean, if he's not going to have an air unit, I think I can just go in again and kill everything, basically. Like, what is he supposed to do? Right? Oh my god, there's so many workers going down. He doesn't have any workers left. He could have the gold base, to be fair. But I'm pretty sure I have too many Stalkers already here, guys. Now, the Oracle is a little scary. Well, I mean, he's going to be able to do some damage. Wait, that is a real fiend. Oh, this Sentry's way too far forward. He's crazy. Oh, he's going to have to walk forward. He does have the Robo, which is a little scary. I don't think it's going to matter, though. I mean, I'm just going to run back to my battery. Do need to make sure. Actually, I can just go for it already because he used the stasis. Let's see. I don't think he has a Sentry anymore, so I can just target the Immortal. Oh, I need to make sure. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, I need to make sure that I killed that Oracle first. But he was already out of energy. Guess I'll just keep shooting Novas at his base. And there we go. All right, the PvP cheese. How many kills did this have? 17 kills. I'm not sure if that one counted. 17 kills on these Disruptors. He has 4 probes left. If I didn't have this drop, admittedly, I would have something else. But without this drop, this game would have probably not been in my favor, right? Like, I mean, I'll probably have like an Immortal otherwise, like 2 Immortals. But I'm not quite sure. Like, I feel like this Disruptor drop really sealed the deal. And obviously in PvP, you're always going to need a little bit of luck. But here, this build worked perfectly. Like, I was able to deny his... Well, the Oracle denial could have been better. Like, I needed 2 Stalkers ready in the main base instead of just 1 for the Oracle. That was my main mistake. But otherwise, I kind of like this. I'm not going to tell you guys this is the best build ever because it's not. But there's definitely some potential. We just beat a roughly ranked 70 Grandmaster Protoss, which is awesome. We're still not done yet by a long shot. Let's keep it going. And we're playing against a Terran player. All right. Now, against Terran, we have a couple strategies that can work. I mean, Disruptors are semi-popular against Terran already, but that really is for like those really long macro games like late game, and it becomes kind of turtly. That's, I mean, if we end up there, I'll have a good time, but it's not going to be my goal. I want to kind of mess him up really early with like, you know, surprisingly early disruptors, basically. Now, I could go for an expansion into a disruptor drop. The idea that I like the most, however, is... I think most of you are probably not going to remember this game, but at some point I played in the the ESL Masters qualifier, right? And I played against Nikorakt, a roughly 6k Terran. And I played against him with every race. And the game I played with my Protoss, I think was actually on this map, but the spawns were switched. I did basically a fake one base all-in. So what I did is I went to my third base and proxied the Stargate there. Made my opponent think I was on one base, but then I expanded, made 3 oracles, and then I messed him up. So kind of like, I guess you could call it like a fake proxy, right? Like it is kind of proxied. It is a little more committal than you normally want your builders, but it's also not an all-in. I think I would like to go for that. Like convince my opponent that I'm doing something like really extreme, like one base full-on Void Rail in or Immortal in or something like that, or DTs. But then it's like a particularly fast Disruptor drop expand. And I mean, I guess we're just going to have to see if that's a build that's even worth doing. But you guys know I like my experiments, so let's see. I don't think I need that much gas for it. It's not as much as a Robo, right? Or not as much as a Stargate with Oracles, rather. So probably should be fine just having 2 in gas for now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to send another one yet. This probe, I like how my probe arrives at it feels like a weird timing for me now because it arrives like later than normal, but it's still early enough to annoy the hell out of my opponent with harassment. So it feels a little strange. Now, I might also want to pylon in the main for, what's it called? For the first Reaper. I feel like the first Reaper might be a little bit of a problem. In fact, that's the problem I had when I played against Nikorakt. Like, I'm pretty sure I lost a bunch of workers to the first Reaper. Maybe what I can do is keep my probe here. That's like another solution I could have to the problem. I could keep my probe here and just send it back in after I think the Reaper is gone. I think that sounds like a decent idea. Now, I'm going to make the Robo 1 Adept plus... Maybe not even Warp Gate, actually. Should I make... I'm going to chrono boost this. Yeah, so it's a little, like, keep in mind, I need to fake him out, right? So I don't really want to make Warp Gate here yet before the Nexus, but, you know, for the sake of faking him out, I think it's a pretty decent idea. I'm going to make the Adept send it back to the ramp so I can defend the Reapers from whatever angle it comes from. Oh, this is a good distraction, actually. He might not, the probe is going in at the same time. I think it's a dead Reaper. There we go. Okay, that is a really good start here, guys. He was focusing on the probe, and to be honest, I didn't even do that on purpose. I just sent the probe in to distract him. So, well, I guess I did do it on purpose, but I wanted to pull his Reaper back. I didn't want to make sure his Reaper died on my side of the map. You know, that's a different difference in the... I guess the way I wanted to distract him. Let's see, if there's no 3 Marines, I could maybe kill this, guys. It's quite close. Let's see, can I get it? Oh, barely. No, that is unfortunate. Well microed by him, of course, I have to say. Okay, so now we're going to go for the Robo bait. I'm not even sure if he's going to realize that my Nexus was too late. Because he didn't SCV scout, his Reaper didn't get in. Did I, like... spend all this time or all this effort into faking him just for him to not even scout? That's, well, I mean, I guess we can still see how well the strategy is going to work out, like resource-wise and stuff, right? So that is always good. Okay, so the Marines are now finished and they're going to be coming down here, I would imagine. Do I make more Stalkers? I guess I could probably afford it, right? Like, Disruptors are not crazy expensive on the minerals. Oh, I can also just beat these Marines, I think, because one of them is red HP already. And he's not fighting with all of them at the same time. Yeah, this is a good start, guys. This Adept is giving me not just a lot of scouting, a lot of information, but it's also just distracting him like crazy. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong... Oh, I clicked the wrong Marine there for a second. I think I could have maybe gotten one more if I didn't misclick there. Obviously not the biggest deal ever. Now, I do have to make a battery. Keep in mind that my build is really freaking greedy, right? Like, I have 2 Stalkers. Against the Mine Drop, I feel like ideally you even want like 5. Like, I don't think you usually have that many, but if you would design a build to perfectly defend the Widow Mine Drop, for example, which should arrive like around now, I believe, I think you'd even want like 5 Stalkers or something, or maybe 4, you know? But I only had 2 Stalkers there, and I guess... I mean, I'm slowly going to be, you know, expanding into more. I think I should... get extra gases. Like, I want to make this the best version of this build that it could possibly be. Like, I'm not even only focused on winning with Disruptors. I want to make this the best possible version of the build. So I think I should get these... Okay, well, that's a funny, you know, scouting interaction there. I want to make Colossus, I think, as a follow-up to the Disruptor drop. Now, I do have my 4 Stalkers in. He's still going to YOLO it, which is not the best idea. Can I kill that? Probably barely not, right? There, let's see. I think that was like 3 probes or something. Perfectly fine. I mean, actually more than fine because I killed the medevac as well, right? But I was, you know, a little bit of a test there only to make sure. Guess I can just shoot these Marines as well. There we go. That's half of his Marines gone already. Yeah, but if you don't have Stim, guys, this is going to be a little bit of a painful exchange. And behind this, I'm just going to be making Colossus and a 3rd base. Let's see. I can probably get another really good hit here. What's that going to be? Like 4 or 5 workers, I believe. Yeah, this is looking good. This is a build, guys. I mean, I'm still afraid of like... Maybe like a Viking showing up or something, but for now, this is a freaking build, all right. I'm a little afraid that the Colossus is gonna get caught, to be honest. Like, imagine if he's pushing with like a tank army, and my Colossus is just freaking walking across for my 3rd base. Like, if I was him, I would be moving here right now to kill this, right? So, let's see. I'm actually gonna send my Stalkers out a little bit to see if I can maybe stop that from happening. Here we go. Kind of escorting the Colossus back to his base. I think I would like to just go in and start shooting Marines, to be honest. Let's see. Oh, it's going to be a big one. There we go. That's huge. Going to kill that Marauder as well. He does have the Viking, but I do have Warp Prism speed, so I'm going to be able to get out just fine. Now, I feel like I could make this like a really brutal 50 probe all-in. You know what? I'm going to turn it into that. I like build orders that kind of... They have like these very strict numbers, so you know exactly what you want to do. Like, I think I've explained this before, but for me, if I want to figure out a build order, right? Let's say I try to stop at 50 workers. It's going to be pretty easy to tell whether I wanted more or less workers. Like if I wanted to hit earlier, later, etc., right? And because I picked like such a solid number, it's going to be pretty easy to change it up the next time. Okay, let's see how many workers can I kill this time. I'm going to have to recall these, I think. But, I mean, this Warp Prism did more than enough damage. If that wasn't enough damage, then the build is probably not that great. But I think it did more than enough damage. Guys, I'm going to have a really cool army because I'm going to be able to warp mass sentries. So I already have 3 Colossus here, guys. I could go 3 Colossus, what's it called? 3 Colossus, 3 Immortals. I did make a couple probes on autopilot, which I don't really want. But I guess it's also not going to be, you know, detrimental here. Might even help me out a decent amount, to be fair. Here we go, more sentries. My opponent still seems really preoccupied with just making sure he has enough stuff, I guess. That is 1 Viking. It's very funny. Okay, look at how big my army is compared to his. Yo, can you please shoot that Viking down? That'd be really nice. Okay, thank you. My units didn't really want to have anything to do with that. Guess I'll kill that with a mine with that. I could have fired the Disruptors, but I'm not gonna lie, guys. His army looked so small to me that I didn't think I needed Disruptor fire. Like, maybe I was like a little overconfident, but his army just seemed really freaking tiny to me. The Disruptor drop or shot is going to do the trick, but just straight up here, guys, you guys can all see it. I saw it. This game had nothing to do with how good this army was. It was purely just the opening that absolutely destroyed him. Like, the first adept was already good. Like, that, you know, it didn't create, like, a massive, you know, discrepancy between us, but it did, like, a decent amount of work. But the first Disruptor drop, killing half the Marines, killing the workers, I got all the scouting info, killing the medevac as well. Like, this game was pretty much the perfect Disruptor drop game against Terran. This Terran is going to have nightmares from this game. Let's go for the next one. Game number 5, I believe, is against a Terran player. Let's see. In the last episode, this guy left against me instantly, I believe. I don't remember what I was playing. Maybe it's because of the race I was playing. It could have been like some people just leave instantly against Terran or Zerg because they don't want to play it. But for now, he is staying. Now, do I do the same build order? Like, you know, I do really like my variety. I have one more strategy that sounds incredibly cool to me. Yeah, okay. I'm going to try this one. It sounds crazy. So I'm kind of going to flip the usual way to make tech. So one thing, or I would say the second most common way to play against Terran. The first one is just to play Blink. I think 70-80% of Protoss players just open Blink against Terran. The other most popular way is to go Phoenix into Robo, right? Like you go for Phoenixes, you make sure you have the air covered, and then you go into the Robo. I would love, and I think I've kind of touched on this strategy a little bit before, but not quite as... Where the hell is this probe going? Not quite as thoroughly as this. But I think it would be cool if I could go for a Disruptor drop first and then make Phoenixes and make sure I still get to like that perfect combination of units where I have the Disruptor drop to harass, then I get the Phoenixes to cover the air, and then I go into Colossus and more Disruptors later on, like mass row-away stuff. I feel like that would make for a very cool strategy. Are we going to be able to pull it off? I guess we will see. Oh, he's gonna... Okay, this is really good for us, actually. This is always a good start for Protoss when they engineering bay block you, but you have the low ground wall. Because you can see it instantly, you can take care of it right away. Like, this is always a pretty good start, so that's already looking pretty decent. Now, it is gonna hamper my progress a little bit with the build. I don't think it matters that much, though. Like, I mean, the thing in this game is I wasn't even, like, planning to take the expansion that fast. I do still have to attack the engineering bay because else it's very obvious that I don't want to take the expansion, right? Like, I want to put as many layers of mind games here as possible. I would love for him to scout me again now just to see that I don't have the Nexus yet. Because then he's going to get freaking scared. I can tell you guys that much. He's going to get freaking scared. So I'm going to do the same thing I did before. Going to make... an Adept or Chrono Boost that bad boy, get a Robo as well. I'm not going to have the battery for the main in this game, so I need to keep that in mind. I'm always very tempted to send everything I have to the other side of the map, just because it's going to allow me to make plays, and it's just more fun. Like, I really enjoy just setting all of my stuff out there, but I need to hold myself back a little bit here with the first Adept. At least until I can see the Reaper die, or see the lack of a Reaper, I suppose, as well. Now... I didn't scout thoroughly enough this game. Like, that's definitely a mistake by me. Like, I didn't scout thoroughly enough, so I don't know if there's like this could be a one base all-in that he's doing, like, literally, right? And I would have no idea. So I think I might have to play, like, a little more safe. I'm gonna get another pylon up here, just so I can make a battery at some point. Let's see, I start suspecting that it's Banshees. Now, I do think at this point I should be going across with this Adept. At least get a little bit of scouting info, and then Robo should be in a better position. There we go. Gonna make the Robo Bay over there. It's not the cleanest this build has ever been executed. I mean, even if this is my second time, and you know, someone else probably has done it at some point, right? It's probably been better than this time. It doesn't look the cleanest ever. Now, that Marine coming across is suspicious, guys. That is a suspicious Marine, all right. Because the Marine is not really supposed to be there already. Exactly. Okay, that's what I thought. So we are going to be playing against... kind of a... Yeah, I mean... Wait, this could actually be a... Oh. I didn't really think about it, but this could be a super hardcore all-in as well. First, I was... Okay, this is just one reactor factory Cyclone. But there's a really good chance that there's also another one proxied. I'm gonna have, like, the least units possible with this guy. So... If I hold this, then I want none of you to ever do this build again, okay? In case it is the one base solid, okay? He's gonna go for it, definitely. Let's see. So far, I only see 2 Cyclones. That is not the scariest thing ever. All the free damage I can do is gonna be quite nice. I mean, I am gonna have the Disruptor, though. Let's see. Is he gonna stay at just a couple Cyclones? I don't really trust it so far, I have to admit. Okay, so there's nothing else. There is... Well, yeah, there's a freaking barracks on the way, so I guess that kind of says enough. Now, I have a couple options. I kill the Cyclones, or I kill his workers, right? There's a couple options here. Like, Cyclones are they just don't do damage against batteries. So, for that reason, I'm kind of tempted to just go for his main base here. Now, I really wanted to play Phoenixes, but I'm kind of tempted to cancel that plan. Wait, did I get... Oh, I didn't get Warp Prism speed. That makes me very scared. Well, like, if these freaking Cyclones catch me, guys, we're not going to be happy. But I might have to cancel the Stargate plan. I really want to do it, though. Oh, I'm so tempted to go for the Stargates, but against someone who's just making mass Cyclones, that's... I mean, if I have Phoenixes already, and then he goes into Cyclones, I would be pretty alright, but... You know, since he already has probably at least 6 Cyclones in the field, if I'm then going to start making Phoenixes, I think I'm just going to make Immortals here. I'm still tempted to make the Phoenixes, but I guess we'll see. Now, the fact that I don't have... Well, speed's going to finish in 10 seconds. I think we're fine. I was going to say it's going to have to make me more careful, but it's probably okay. Now, there's a freaking engineering bay over here, so that's going to make it a little harder to shoot stuff. There we go. That's 10 workers dead. That is another factory. So now we know that we are going up against a Yeah, I mean, I was going to say mass cyclone player, but at least we know we're going up against a mech player, right? There is a liberator in my base. Oh, that immortal's kind of going to pop off here a little bit. Do need to make sure I don't lose it already. Let's send a couple stalkers over there. I don't have the battery here on 4. I'm going to recall that, actually. Here we go. I know it sounds a little crazy, but I don't really want to lose that immortal. Like, you know, too freely. I know recall is a big thing to use for that, but still. Okay, I guess we're just gonna go back in. There's just not that many workers here to kill, you know? We go, oh, that's gonna be a big hit. There we go. Another 6 workers going down. That is the same liberator as before. I just want to make sure I don't die to the cyclones attacking me at the front more than anything else. Like, my economy is absolute... That sounded like it was winning is my stalkers for some reason. My economy is absolute garbage as well, so that's what I have to be afraid of. I can just use a probe. Why would you pull all the... There was already a probe there? What did I even die to? You guys see that? Yeah, I know that he has the widow mine there, so I need to be careful. Okay, you're gonna shoot a bunch more. Dude, these are killing so many freaking workers, guys. Wait, my warp prism was so white, or like so bright, I should say, that I didn't even see it over this background. I was like, where the hell's my prism? Oh, another immortal. Let's see. They're so good against cyclones. Oh my god, they die so freaking fast. I think I could probably even go across with these. Oh, I forgot to remake, or not remake, just make an observer to begin with. Like, he doesn't want to get anywhere near these freaking immortals, guys. Like, they're just gonna kill everything all the time. Okay, here we go. We're gonna kill a couple. I mean, I do have the prism speed, so I don't have to be worried about dying anytime soon. Let's make sure I send the robo here, though. Guys, these immortals, they're getting... Or the disruptors are getting so much freaking value. Like, it's incredibly enjoyable for me to see how well... Because I think I've already killed, like, 20-25 units with them. And I really haven't been doing anything special. It's not like I got like the biggest hits ever. I'm really just chilling there and flying in all the time when they're on cooldown. And that is, oh my god, another one, of course. That's all I'm doing. And they still got that many freaking kills. So I'm going to take care of this and then rebuild. Oh no, he found me, I think. Like, if that dies, that's a pretty big problem, right? Now, good thing they are freaking fast, so I can just zoom past the Viking. Oh, he does have a turret. I think it's going to be a little bit of a suicide over here. Let's see. Do I have the... Oh, the recall is coming off cooldown right now. We're going to get another big hit. There we go. And then the recall that I used before, I'm going to be able to use it again. And he's not going to be happy seeing that. Now, guys, I'm still going to do the play. I'm going to go for triple Stargate. Just because I feel like I haven't seen any, like... threatening units from my opponent in a while. Like, I might be crazy here, but shouldn't we have seen like a lot more cyclones if he was really making a lot of cyclones? I don't think I could push really well. If he's playing mass cyclone? Okay, this sounds crazy. I think if he has 20 cyclones, okay, let's say he has 20 cyclones, I think we would still kill it with this army, because immortals are so good, like so good against cyclones, right? Like, just incredible. And then even if he dives on top, I'll have 2 disruptors to kind of get him to back off. I could go for carrier disruptor from this. It'd be pretty epic. Now, I do suspect that he has some tanks. Even a couple tanks would already make a really big difference here. Okay, I'm going to start making a wave of phoenixes just because I'm crazy. I'm not, guys. This is once again one of those moves you probably do not want to be copying, okay? Let's just put it that way. Let's see. I don't think he's expecting me to attack here, guys. Downtown. Downtown. No. No. That was his entire freaking army, guys. It's gone. Oh, no. That might be... That's the fattest hit of the freaking episode here, guys. Oh, all the SUVs as well. Those freaking disruptor hits. No way. I want to see the supply just go down. Look at this, guys. He's at 80 supply here, okay? Let's see when it begins. I'm going to pick the perfect timestamp. 9:25 in the game, 79 supply. Okay? And then it's freaking 9:40, 36. Like, oh my god, he had lost everything fast. Guy, the disruptors freaking popped off this game. 25 kills and 29 kills. Guys, talk about freaking infinite value. We got 54 kills on 2 disruptors within 10 minutes. Like, this game made the opening look the best out of all the games so far, I think. Like, I know we've been looking pretty good. Well, it's been a bit chaotic here and there, but this game made it look the best out of everything by far. Maybe this build is really good against people just playing mech. Well, to be fair, he could have done a better job of hunting my prison with the cyclone stuff, but this was incredibly satisfying. Let's go for game number 6. Game number 6 is against another... Wait, did we just get... What is it? 3 Protoss into 3 Terrans, right? I think? Or was it just... 2 Terrans. Did we just play 1 Terran or 2? No, I think we definitely played 2. Yeah. It all sounds pretty crazy to me to say like game number 6 coming up, by the way. Like these games are all so short that, you know, we're going to play like freaking 8 games this episode. I mean, this could be a really good macro game, of course. We'll have to see. Now, maybe this game I want to play a little more... Actually, I'm going to make the pylon here. I want to play a little more macro. So I'm going to try to make the Disruptors a little later. I do really like the idea of going for Disruptor into Phoenix, but I think we can only do that if we have a good enough economy. So the last game, I mean, I really had to wait a very long time to start building those Phoenixes, and realistically, I mean, they did kill the Viking that was harassing me at the end. The last game, you guys might not even have paid attention to that because it was so, you know, such a detail, like didn't really matter. But I can tell you guys, they probably wouldn't have had the biggest value. Like maybe I could have gone for carriers there straight away. That would have been pretty good. Carriers against mech they're just freaking insane. Like carrier is probably like the best unit you can have against mech after the Disruptor actually. So that's all like a killer combo. But yeah, I think I just need to do it like a lot faster. And I also don't really want to go for triple Stargate Phoenix. I want to make 1 Robo, go for Disruptor drop, and then make 1 or 2 Stargate Phoenix at most. That sounds like what I want to do. I can actually attack this a little bit. Slight RNG in my favor. Not going to complain about it. Here we go. Oh, the RNG stays in my favor. No. Ah, no. That is illegal RNG. That is so lucky for me. I've said it before, but if you guys don't know that, there's nothing you can do to control that, right? Like, it's just luck. Like, I know it looks cool when a pro's SCV goes in the right directions and all that, but no. All you can do is just stop the SCV from building it and put it on the building again and hope it goes to the other side. He tried it 3 times, and every time they came back to the probe side. So that is... I already did like 100% mental damage. Like, it doesn't get any worse than that, guys. We're already... You know, when it comes to the mental damage, we're already good. Now, let's just check real quick if he mined this out. It doesn't look like it. If he did, we should be able to get through. No, he hasn't mined it out, so there's no proxy on that side, which I guess makes it a little more comfortable. He's still chilling on 1 base, so that could mean that he has something a little sneaky planned. I don't want to jump to conclusions too quick, because typically, like, Terran players like to play a little tricky in the early game, because that is just the best way to play Terran against Protoss, right? So this could be a Cyclone all-in. I feel like this could range from everything to a triple command center build to a 1 base super dedicated Cyclone all-in. Like, I really think it could be anything here. So, I mean, I guess with the Robo, we should be pretty safe against everything. That Reaper is going to die, I believe. So that is quite nice for us. Let's see. He's probably going to try to... Yeah, exactly. Jump it back up, but that would be a very difficult move for him. If he pulled that off, I would have applauded him, because that would be very impressive, to be honest. Now, I'm making 2 Adepts. This is a little risky. Because Adepts are significantly worse than Stalkers against Cyclones, right? And we need to keep in mind that the Cyclone is still a possibility. I think Adepts are probably better against Reaper Hellion, right? Yeah, Adepts I would prefer having Adepts against Reaper Hellion, I think. I don't have a wall of this game. That's also another thing I need to keep in mind. Oh, I keep forgetting about this weird bug where if you rally over here, the probe kind of gets stuck for a little bit. Let's see. Is there an expansion over here? Okay. Ooh, it looks like we're going to be heading against a really big all-in here, guys. That is not what I want to see, because I don't want to spend my money making an immortal. that's the thing. I could make one, but I don't really want to spend my money making one. I'm going to make another battery at the front. I guess I'll just chill here for a little bit. Okay, so this is a super committed 1 base build, seems like. I might even have an armory. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build an observer at home, even though I normally wouldn't make a little bit too far forward. No, actually it was perfect. Okay, that's nice. Let's see, can I do some more damage? Looks like that was about it. Oh, that is going to kill a decent amount of probes. This one should be fine. Oh, there's no armory here yet, it seems like. So that would be pretty comfortable then for me to deal with. Oh, he's not... Guys, that's a big miss micro. I'm going to attack it from the back. Oh, okay, he realized just in time. I was going to attack it from behind him so the AI would push it towards me. So he killed, I want to say, about 8 probes probably, which is a little more than you usually want to lose. But at the same time, I mean, his expansion is super late. He could attack me again. That is a big problem. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave a couple units over here. Do I have to be afraid of any big attack? He could be attacking me with a freaking Thor, by the way. Like, that's actually a move he could be making. Guess I'll just kill the first one with my probes. There we go. And then the second one is going to shoot just 1 probe, which is fine. There is... Oh, he's going to try to save it? He does save it. Not bad. I have to admit, I do think the micro so far is pretty good. I mean, I did only lose one probe, I believe, so nothing really to worry about. I do, by the way, guys, as usual, I like to give you reasonable, you know, risk ideas. Do not try to surround widow mines with your freaking probes like that, okay? Please. I mean, you can pull it off. If you micro it really well, you can pull it off. But like, even I shouldn't do that because I could 100% mess that up. So guys, please, okay? Do not freaking pull your probes to kill a widow mine. And it's just a warning. I've seen the best players in the world, okay? Like, literally. I've seen the best players in the world do that and lose their freaking probes to that. Oh, I'm going to be able to kill that, I think, if I micro perfectly. No, not going to get it. I'm going to kill the widow mine at least. Also not. God. Okay, maybe I can. Okay, let's be a little fancy over here. Let's see if I can pull this move off. I don't really try this move very frequently, so I'm curious. Let's see. Hey, it did work out. Okay, I dodged it with the shade. That is nice. Isn't that? That looks clean, right? Now, I did get supply blocked for that reason because I was focusing so hard on it, but that's okay. Let's see. I don't have speed yet, so that's a little annoying. Or I'm going to kill so many workers here. There we go. I think I might have already killed more workers than he killed, so that is pretty great. Now, what if I just go for like a big robo build? What if I go for like 3 robo immortal? Let's see, where's he go? Oh, he's still trying to kill this observer. How long has he been trying that for? That looks a little painful, actually. All right, the Nexus is finished. I'm going to get the robo, and then I'm going to make the Stargate as well. I think it is not the most perfectly planned out build ever, for sure, because the Stargate is going to be quite late, but still, I mean, I can see some potential here. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's going to be a big hit. Yeah, that's going to be a massive freaking hit. I might even get the tank. Oh, almost got... Well, I got the tank damage, but not the SCVs, I think, so almost there. Okay, so double Stargate. They're just going to play like mass robo Stargate pretty much. Like, that's the plan. My camera hotkey was all the way in the middle of nowhere for... I don't know why. Now, I feel like what's so good about this Disruptor drop is it always just keeps them in check so hard. Like, he's trying to defend everywhere, and I'm really just doing whatever the hell I want. Like, literally, I'm making 2 robos and 2 Stargates, guys. Like, this is like a complete freestyle at this point. Now, he has the Marauders ready. The thing is that 2 Marauders are just not going to kill it in time. Like, I'm going to be able to kill a bunch of SCVs, and I'm just going to get out of there again. Now, Immortal Phoenix. I think I'll definitely want to make some more Disruptors at home. Yeah, I'm definitely being a little greedy here by not making more Disruptors at home. He still hasn't freaking killed that thing. He tried... Wait, did he think he killed it, maybe? Because I think he might have. Let's see. Okay, here we go. From downtown? Oh, that's a big hit. Let's go. That's exactly what we need. Okay, so he's going to be trying to attack us. I should probably stop making... Well, I could try to snipe the Raven with the Phoenix, to be fair. Besides that, I think I should really stop making Phoenixes here. Let's see what I can find. Yeah, he's trying to micro the Raven away. I mean, any damage I can do on that is going to be quite nice. Where's my prism? Okay. Okay, this could be huge. All right, you guys see it coming, right? You guys freaking see it coming here. Okay. From downtown. Oh my goodness, those hits! No way. No, I do need to fall back a little bit to my next shield batteries. Got another one coming up. Oh, that's going to kill so many SCVs. Wait, did I... Oh, I did save the prism. I was a little bit too sloppy with those, I have to admit. Now, oh, I made units just in time before I got supplied. Well, guys, the hits were so freaking massive there. That was freaking brutal. Let's see, he's going to try to kill the battery, I guess. I guess I'll just activate the battery overcharge just in case. Let's see if I can get another big hit. Looks like it's going to be big. Yes, there we go. Very nice hit. Now, I am losing the units slowly. Yeah, he's having to run away. Okay, oh, I could have saved that one. That is a big mistake by me. You know, for some reason, I was convinced that there were 2 Immortals there. That really made that trade like significantly worse than what it was supposed to be. And let's get another shot out here. He's not micro against it. There we go. Another really big hit with the Disruptors. And it looks like we're barely going to be able to survive. I have 2 Void Rays now as well. Guys, he has all these tanks, but I have 2 Void Rays. And the Void Rays are actually what's going to clutch this game out. Oh my goodness, look at this. I mean, to be fair, guys, even without the Void Rays, I know it looked tough, but this game was going to be one win because I killed every single SCV. Well, we almost killed the exact same work. Wait, that's actually funny. We killed almost the exact same workers, but I have 40 and he has 2. I guess I didn't even chrono boost my Nexus, so I can't even say that's the power of chrono boost. I guess it's just I killed his workers early and he all in. But the Disruptors once again getting massive value. Even these Disruptors, they have freaking 20 kills. The Disruptor has 8 kills, or the Immortal rather. We also had, I think, 2 more Disruptors that died, maybe 3 that also had a significant amount of kills. And if I didn't get these really big hits from down here, we would have lost once again. So the Disruptors really are providing this episode, guys. We beat I think this was also a mid Grandmaster Terran, slightly above my MMR, mid Grandmaster Protoss as well. But I don't know how long this recording has been. I think the video is probably about 50 minutes. So let's do another one. There is a rematch against the same Terran player that we played. I think it's, oh, dude, there's so many games in this year. I think it's 2 or 3 games ago. You guys remember him. I think it's probably 2 games ago. I can't believe this is game number 7 already. Oh my goodness. Now, I guess we could go for... Because I'm pretty sure that means we did the aggressive build against him, where we kind of like do the fake proxy thing. Oh, yeah, he was the one making cyclones. Now I remember clearly. Yeah, exactly. The cyclones on side delta, where, yeah, my Disruptors had freaking 54 kills or something absolutely ridiculous, right? So this game, I really want... I keep getting attacked and kind of like having my build, you know, broken in some way early on. I really want to play Robo into Stargate right away. Like, even the last game, I did it a lot faster. It was still a little bit too late. I want to make like 2 Disruptor drop and then instantly just go for the freaking Phoenixes and Colossus, and that would be beautiful. Now, to be fair, out of all the units, even with all the Immortals and stuff, the Disruptors are still the units that are providing the most value. So I guess I should make as many Disruptors as I can, because they really are doing most of the work here. Let's see if I can do some... This looks some really good damage on that. That's a red HP SCV. I'm going to be able to heal most of those shields. Can I get it down to 1? Oh, no, he's going to lose it. Oh, you guys got to stop losing it. It hurts my soul when you do that. Another probe going down. Well, the last guy was unlucky with the RNG, to be fair. Like, we can't really blame him for that. This one was definitely a little bit of a micro issue. And let's keep in mind that I do want to go for the core first, so I don't die to the freaking Reaper. You know, there are some things that sound very natural, because I say them like almost every game, like, oh, we gotta do this because of that. But it's good to remind yourself sometimes, because it's easy to forget, you know. Maybe I could have gone for a Nexus first as well, and that would have been a lot tougher. Let's see if I can do some more free damage. Here we go. We need to check if he's going for a expansion, of course. I haven't seen that gas, but I mean, since that gas is not there... Oh, hold on a second. Okay, we're being sneaky. All right, he's being really sneaky here, guys. I can tell that this is... Okay, there's something going on. Let's put it that way. There's something going on. Let's see, the probe is going to go that way. So it seems like there's probably nothing on that side of the map. I'm going to do another crazy prediction. I think the last time it was... I made a crazy prediction where a proxy robo would be. I'm going to say that there's a reactor factory here. That's my prediction for this game, okay? It could also be a barracks, actually, but I need to make a solid prediction, so I'm going to say it's a reactor factory that's over there. Going to scout around my base a little bit with the Stalker. So there's no gas, but no expansion. Okay, I was wrong on the placement this time. I mean, there is probably something weird on the map. Like, I'm not picking up. There's probably something a little fishy going on, but I guess we're not going to figure out yet what it is. Let's go get that robo facility down. Guess I'll just keep chrono boosting Stalkers and stuff. Oh, okay, it was actually the Marauders. All right, so that looks like a big Marauder attack. Oh, I'm kind of surprised that he still went for a Reaper there. That's my bad. I probably could have anticipated that. Now, my goal here is to just make more and more... Okay, he's going to make so many Marauders. Holy cow. This is going to be like a 3-racks Marauder attack or something. I mean, a Disruptor would be fantastic, but am I really going to be able to get the Disruptor out? That's the question. I'm tempted to make a freaking battery in the main just so the Reaper is going to stop annoying. Yeah, exactly. So the Oh, that's a little deep, my friend. He's going a little deep there. I think I'm going to get this Reaper now. Like, I can't imagine that, you know, he's going to be paying attention to it that much while the Marauder attack is going on. Now, am I really crazy enough to do this with a freaking Disruptor? Yes, I am. I think most of you probably knew the answer to that question already. But now you know for sure that I am indeed crazy enough to still go for a Disruptor here. Now, I do need to make... I didn't even think about it before, but I need another pylon. This sentry is going to be super useful, by the way. Because what he's most likely going to do is he's going to try to stim in and just kill the pylon. So I need to make sure that he can't do that. So I already made the second pylon. That's going to die instantly, pretty much. There we go. Guess you're going to use the super battery already. Like, he's already at the point where he has enough... he has enough Marauders that he can kill stuff very quickly. Yo, God, I can't believe I'm going for... I'm so crazy for this. Like, really, this might be one of my craziest moves yet. Let's see. I have the sentry. Disruptor needs to come. I can technically keep it up my ramp and surprise him with it as well. Like, he's going to have stim. This is one of those super crazy ones where he's even going to have stim. Let's see if I can kill one Marauder. That one Marauder does fall. That's very nice. Now, I don't have a single gateway or cyber core or anything, right? So this is quite problematic. Now, I'm really relying on this Disruptor super hard, by the way. Like, really, really hard. Let's see if I can do a little bit of damage here. I'm going to try to get a couple. I think I'm going to make Immortals after this. Let's see. It really is going to be a downtown shot, guys. It has to pay off. Let's see. Here we go. Oh my god, it's going to get so many. 4. I think it's 4 or 3. I'm not 100% sure. It was more than he would have wanted to lose. I can tell you guys that much. And now we're going to Chrono with the Immortal. Is this one... He doesn't have stim yet, surprisingly, I have to say. I really thought this was going to have stim for sure. I mean, the Immortal is now going to finish, which is really important here, by the way. That Immortal is going to pop off for me for sure. Oh, he's getting a little too close. Can I get 1? I think I'm going to get 1. Yeah, I'm going to get 1, exactly. Okay. I guess I don't have that much money. I mean, it is really just the 1 Immortal that I have, right? That's going to make this so difficult. Okay. Oh, he's going to try to fight against the Immortal. Okay, that's quite interesting. I feel like he probably would have wanted to buy some time here. I'm going to... Oh, okay, this is going to be a good surround, I think. How many am I going to get? A couple? Not that many, unfortunately. I was really hoping I would get a little more than that. I kind of wish that I canceled that that gateway, to be honest. Like, I really think it would have been better if I was just, like, spamming, you know, Immortals right now. Can we get another big downtown? 1 or 2? Oh, we got 2 again. Oh my god. Yo, this run is probably going. That is 7 freaking Marauder kills, guys. 7 Marauder kills on that 1 Disruptor. Very good. You know what? I'm going to make Prism Speed as well. I think my opponent seems that he's kind of given up on trying to finish the game. Now he's just trying to get ahead. Which he totally is, by the way. Like, let's not lie here. Like, the opponent's totally ahead. Oh, I'm going to lose the Nexus supply as well, which is quite painful. Let's see. Can I see him anywhere close? If I see him, I can shoot a fire Disruptor shot. I don't see him right now, though. Yeah, we might have to go for the big drop. I think we have to go for the big drop here. Let's see. He could be split. Let's see. Is he going to try to go for it? I mean, I have 2 Disruptors now, which is definitely going to scare him, right? If he would go up this ramp, then he's either insane or smart. Or not a Terran player, because a Terran player would not stay on top of a ramp against a couple Disruptors. I can tell you guys that much. Okay. Here we go. Oh, it's a big one. Yes. Oh my goodness. The Disruptors, guys. They're paying off so hard. I can't believe I'm making a Prism, though. Like, the Prism here is a little crazy, I have to admit. Let's see. Can I get another big hit? I wouldn't be surprised if he's going for... Let's see. What can I find here? If he's going to go for... What's it called? Oh, wait, I can... No, I can't warp a sentry because I don't have the cybernetics core yet. Oh, that sucks. I was like, oh, that would have been really nice here, getting a sentry out. I do think I'm going to be able to escape with the Prism. Like, without the barracks seeing it. He is still all-inning. God, this is gonna be something else, guys. Wait. Oh. Okay. Well, like, he's not gonna expect me to come from behind here, I think, guys. That's the thing. Let's see. Where's the army? I don't see it right now. Wait. Did he see that coming, or was he just... I think he might have just been, like, poking around a little bit, to be fair. Okay, I'm gonna go across. I really need this Disruptor at home to pop off for me. If that Disruptor doesn't pop off, then we're gonna be in trouble. Let's see, it is going to finish in about, I don't have another chrono, so it is going to be about 10 more seconds. I mean, it's going to finish in time, but, well, yeah, that kind of depends on what in time means, right? Okay, let's see, what does he have over here? I'm going to shoot 1 shot over here. That's going to kill so many, I think. Another one could be nice. I mean, the Prism is going to escape, but I didn't. Wait, he's not microing the Viking. Guys, he's not microing the Viking right here. This is massive. Oh, he could have killed the... Or could have, yeah, stopped me from picking it up, basically. That would have been really, really good for him. Now, I guess... Yeah, I guess I will go for the cybernetics core. I mean, it's such a weird game, right? Like, it is a really weird and difficult game to read. Like, his army is going to be massive. Let's just be sure about that. His army is going to be massive compared to mine. Does he have the base already? No, he doesn't. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. Wait, that looked like it was most of his army back at home, right? Or am I crazy? I mean, I do have 2 Disruptors here to back this up. So if he is going to try to stim in, we will be able to take a pretty decent fight here anyway. Okay, this would be the clutchest game by far if we could make this happen. Okay, he's going to try salvage that now. Exactly what I was thinking. And then I will try to retake this Nexus. Okay, I'm going to save energy for a recall. I feel like that's smart. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay, please stop. Ow, that hurts. I don't want to die to a couple of Vikings. That was really good timing on those Vikings by him, I have to say. Like, incredibly good timing. Now, he is spending his money making Vikings, so I'm very tempted to just, like, go across. Does he have the watchtower now, maybe? No, he doesn't. I'm very tempted to go across with these disruptors as well, but it is incredibly risky. Let's see, how do I want to use the... I'm not even sure. I'm just making disruptors because they give me the best opportunity here. Like, I'm kind of afraid that I'm going to die to a million marauders or something. Oh, is that Stim? That could be Stim. Well, I guess it finished. And I want to guess it was probably... no, not concussor cells, because he got that already. Huh. Then I don't really know what it was, to be fair. Okay, the Vikings are still in position. I mean, I guess that is to be expected, right? Like, he's not going to fall for the same trick again, I suppose. But if I can ever find his army... Dude, if he doesn't have Stim, he's going to freaking cry against Disruptors. Like, really, he would. Okay, there's a Liberator on the route to my base. See, he's split pretty well. I guess I'll just try to shoot... No, I won't be able to. See, am I going to try to get a Marauder here? That'd be nice. I mean, even one Marauder is pretty sick, right? Now, I'm just going to warp one Stalker at home. That's going to be literally my entire Liberator defense. I have a pretty big army here. I have to admit, guys. This is a pretty sizable freaking army that I have over here. 2 Immortals, 5 Disruptors. Really not bad. Let's see. Oh, this is going to be a big Disruptor hit, though. Let's see, I'm going to be able to get the tanks. Oh my goodness. The bio. He doesn't have Stim, guys. He actually doesn't have freaking Stim. I knew it. Oh, my Stalker is not doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, I do need to back off momentarily against those SCVs, though. Okay, I thought my Stalker was going to be in position, but he really shift-clicked them all the way around, which is a good move by him, but a little painful. Now, what is my army now? I really have just like the couple Immortals left, I suppose. He's going to try. I'm going to shoot a Disruptor at that. Let's see. I'm going to get another one, so he can't repair it. Can't quite. Oh, this one is... Oh, it's going to be huge, I think. There we go. Okay, I do have one more shot as well. Let's see. I'm just going to target the Viking. There we go. So the Viking is going to die. That Liberator is... It is being haunted. This looks really funny, actually. Why was my Stalker even on the outside there? And I guess I'll just keep making Disruptors because they are doing the trick, guys. We are going to be able to kill the Liberator, which is really nice. Now, I need to be a little careful for the tank because my Disruptors are at, at risk for getting one shot pretty much. Let's send those across. I wish I had like a little more idea where everything is. Here we go. Can I get that? Oh, barely not. Okay, so I saw the tank. Let's see. I should be able to outrange the tank, I think. Let's see. Can I hit that? Barely not. Oh, we did get a couple of units, though. That's quite nice. Okay. Oh, no. That was a little... You see, I have to be so careful. That was already a little too close. Now, what am I going to do behind? I think I kind of want to make a bunch of Immortals because those are going to... Actually... Oh, I do have a Prism. Okay. For some reason... Wait, I thought that died. Did I rebuild it? I was convinced that that was dead. How is that? Okay, well, nice, I suppose. I don't know why that is alive, but I guess I'll take it. Now I'm going to go back into the main. I still have the recall for the Prism. Let's see if I can do some serious damage here. That would be the goal. Now, I think as long as I make like a lot of Immortals and Disruptors, my army is always going to be like high enough quality. Dude, the SCVs are going to be so clumped here. Yeah, oh my god, they're clumped. They're pretty much all gone. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's freaking go. Now, should I make another Robo, perhaps? Oh, I think this is going to be a recall here. Yeah, let me just get a little further away, and then I'll recall it so the freaking Viking can't catch up. I think it would be nice to get some more Stalkers out here and there. My army is starting to look like a pretty beefy Protoss army. Like, it's 3 Immortals, 4 Disruptors, but this army would be freaking horrible if I'm going to start getting dropped. Like, if he starts dropping me, this is just going to end up being a little painful, I think, because I mean, I could recall... Well, I can't even recall anymore right now. I can actually take care of those with my 1 Stalker. That'd be nice. There we go. Maybe he didn't even realize what I had there. Oh, I canceled that because I thought it was an Immortal, but it was already a Disruptor. I want to make a Disruptor in case this is a base trade. Like, if we're getting base trade, it would be super nice to have at least a couple Disruptors here and there. Like, there's no way he's going to be able to pay attention to everything at the same time. Wait, did he just... No, he didn't unsiege it. Yeah, this is an annoying position to attack into. And with annoying, I mean I absolutely do not want to, right? But I also want to get a little bit of damage done. Let's see, I'm just going to go in here and see... No, those things are too far back. Okay. I was hoping that maybe the tanks would be a little vulnerable. Wait, guys. Do you believe in the downtown and Marauder? Hey, there we go. Okay, that's quite nice, actually. You guys go into here. I feel like there's potential for like some damage over here too. Let's see, because I can go in between. Oh, barely not. Well, I'm going to get some damage here. Pretty decent, honestly. I mean, any damage that I can get is going to be really good. Now, I think it might be time for me to make some Stargates, right? Not because I really necessarily want to play that strategy anymore, but he's getting a lot of Liberators out, and I kind of feel like I want to make Void Rays to counter them instead of just... going for Blink Stalkers. I feel like it's... Yeah. I mean, Blink is probably the right idea, but... It's also kind of a vibe to just, you know, go for like this really... I feel like I'm playing like Protoss mech right now. Like this really unkillable, like big army that's kind of slow. But like that's kind of the vibe I'm feeling right here. As long as I keep making Immortals, I should be fine against the ground army no matter what. Immortals and Disruptors, I suppose. Let's Chrono Boost those. He could have a hidden expansion. Maybe I should be checking for a hidden expansion, actually. Just in case. I mean, he is a Terran player after all. Oh, that's going to be a really hard army to beat here, guys. Yeah, exactly. This is literally exactly what I was talking about. Like, I don't have anything that deals with this. Right? Like, that's what I need the freaking good units for. Well, I mean... This could be a pretty decent fight here after all. I mean, he's going to go for the Nexus, but it's pretty mined out already to be... Wait, he is going to kill it, right? No, 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 no. That's so sad. I mean, I'm rooting for myself, but that's devastating. Why? Like, no, come on, man. I feel bad for him. That's just not okay. I don't even know how it lived. Like, that should have been dead. Like, wasn't that just like a lot of Marines and Marauders? Like, that really should have been dead. And now I'm going to have these Void Rays that are going to be able to protect, you know, my main base from drops. I didn't have them before. And instead of just, you know, getting out of there, he now lost the entire army, making that entire trade not worth it, even though it looked really good before. Oh, I don't want to have anything to do with this. A little bit of some free damage from that. Okay, that's nice. They killed that as well. Okay, don't want to walk into the tanks, though. There's a Liberator over here. I guess I'll warp a Stalker to kill that. I don't want to move these Void Rays because if I was him, I would be trying to drop the main to freaking kill that, you know? So I'm just going to leave these Void Rays here for now. It does feel really weird that I'm making Void Rays against the Terran. I don't even have like the Fleet Beacon for the freaking upgrades, you know? It's just... I don't know. I like to reinvent stuff, okay? Let's just say that. Let's see. Is he still here? If he's still here, maybe we can take a decent fight. Oh, he is still here. Oh, this is going to be a big fight then. There we go. Okay, he's going to lose everything. Oh, please. The Void Rays, do your thing, my friends. Why are you not doing your thing? Oh my god. Wait. They killed every medevac? They actually did kill every medevac, didn't they? Guys, the supply is surprisingly close. Oh, no, this is going to be really painful. Void Rays do a lot of damage, guys. Look at this. This is 30 supply, by the way. Just see it. This is 30 supply. Look at that. Oh, oh my god. That's so fast. Yo, this is a way better drop defense than I thought. I knew it was going to be pretty good against 1 or 2 medevacs, but this was freaking brutal. He lost 30 supply. What was that, like 5 seconds or something to 2 Void Rays? This would have been even more perfect if this Liberator wasn't here. This trade at the front obviously went very well. I was going to go on to kill his base. This warrior was the only thing that was slacking a little bit on the job. So this Liberator does have 13 kills. But this was a crazy game. And the craziest game came at last, which is pretty fun. I mean, I don't even remember how this game started, really. Because the game was so... Oh, yeah, the freaking 3-Rax Marauder stuff. This was a really clutch and cool comeback, I have to say. Like, the Disruptor drop, definitely a fan. Still, just as a warning, don't think it's the best strategy ever. But there's so many plays to be made. And it was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I think we have surpassed the hour, hopefully. I think we might even be like... almost an hour and 10 minutes in. I'm not even sure. It's been a while since I started recording, to be honest. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Suggest new units in the comments as always. If you did enjoy it, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all for the next one. Adios.